Aloha and welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
And we have a new show for you. Now, our Petroglyph Hina Honu link bracelet. This is another new bracelet.
I love it.
We haven't featured this before. We know you love your Honu, and we know you love your green Honu, sea turtles, so you're going to love this. It's a series of Honu links, and they're alternating between clear resin and a green resin. And they're linked all in this beautiful fashion against, their fins are kind of linked. So they're kind of swimming in a little circle. You could pretend that they're singing
it's
underwater.
Like friends. I
Exactly.
know.
This is all sterling silver, 0.92 sterling silver. So there's a lot of silver on this. Now, it's approximately 7.5 inches long. And if you need an extension, we can include an extension for you too.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people are surprised to hear that the Honu has such a special meaning. But it is, wisdom, longevity.
Amakua.
Yeah, your spirit guide. So I think it always makes a special gift. And this is just darling. I mean, I love it.
And if you purchase our Honu jewelry, you always get a little card explaining the meaning of Honu and its history.
So a customer called and she had given a gift to a friend who had been in a hula halau her whole life. And she's living on the mainland now. And she was so touched when she found out the meaning of Honu. She had never known.
Well, in fact, can you read the card that we send with every Honu item that we send out?
Yeah.
Because I think it's important that people know that it has this
significance.
Exactly.
Right. Very deep meaning. So that's what she received. So the Hawaiian green sea turtle, or Honu, is one of the oldest creatures on Earth and considered sacred by the Hawaiian people. A Honu symbolizes good luck, long life, and endurance. Some believe a Honu can be a person's guardian spirit or amakua. Known for its wisdom and persistence, it's believed that if this turtle spirit appears to you, it's time to slow down. So our stylized versions honor the meaning it symbolizes. Honus are excellent navigators and when lost often find their way home. Legend is that it was a Honu that guided the first Polynesian settlers to the islands. And so that's why we hope that you really enjoy the beauty and craftsmanship of your Honu jewelry for many years to come.
Well, a lot of people save the cards. In fact, we have a few different cards with different meanings.
Right.
So it's funny, we get customers that say, oh, I just love the fact you included the card because now I know. And now when I talk about, if somebody asks me about my jewelry, now I have something to say. I know the meaning.
Well, that's what she said. She thought, if you just had given the turtle, you would think, oh, that's nice. I like turtles. I love Honu. But to have that meaning was so significant and really emotional that we've just received a lot of comments on that. So we are working on writing up more, meanings and significance and symbolisms. But it just turns a gift into something so thoughtful that beyond just giving the gift, but you had this meaning behind it.
Well, I know for a lot of our viewers, they know that our products have special meaning. And in fact, almost everything we feature, if not everything we feature, there is a meaning behind it.
Right.
So when you gift it or when you wear it and when people ask you about the item, then you're able to talk about it, which is a conversation starter.
Right.
It's that whole part of aloha that, you're connecting to people, you're talking story, you're just creating this whole environment of aloha. And that's what I really love about the show and the fact that we've been doing it for going into our 16th year makes it only more special for us. And it goes to show that we enjoy what we're doing too.
Well, and a lot of times people will gift the Honu to someone who is navigating through a change or a hardship or a loss. And I feel that that is so meaningful. You're trying to protect them, guide them, help them, give them strength. Because, you know, the Honu live so long. They have a lot of wisdom and have learned a lot through the years.
Sounds like me. Our custom items are super popular.
Yes.
But we have to keep reiterating that we have these custom items available for you. They're very affordable. And I want to point out, we do have 14 karat gold, but the ones that we're featuring today are the 14 karat gold plated over sterling silver. And the reason why we're featuring them, it's because it's so affordable.
Yes, and it's not too early to start thinking if you have a special event coming up, whether it's a birthday or, you know, something special. It's not too early to start thinking about it, because it does take time to create these individual one-of-a-kind pieces for you. This is our beautiful double Miley design that you're looking at.
Now,
it's stunning.
This particular one was created for a customer that wanted to give a gift, but that wanted something special. So we talked to the engravers, we got the name, and then he was saying, you know, I could do the Miley, but I want to do, why don't we do it as a double Miley?
I think because this was a wider bracelet.
Exactly.
15 or 20 millimeter. Right?
Now, this is not the $249 price. This was a special one that we had made.
But we're just showing you some varieties of different designs.
So you could go from our 6 millimeter, which is at the $249 price, all the way up to 20 millimeter, which if you call or you log on, you can see there's a lot of add-ons. Because these are custom, it's hard to give you an exact price. But let's say, for instance, you got a 6 millimeter and you wanted a black or raised gold for the name, and you didn't want any engraving at all on the inside,
right?
Then it's going to be $249. So if you want to add engraving on the inside, it's just $15 more.
So this is a
$15.
good example of a simple design. You've got a straight edge. You see there's a flower, plumeria flower, on either side of the name, and then you see that you've got that princess scroll design going around. And then this is a cutout design. You can see the edge is cut out instead of straight.
Yeah, a lot of people are confused on that.
Right.
So the cutout design actually follows the...
it's as though you were cutting out the shape of the flower.
Exactly. And you can see it all the way around. It's carried all the way around throughout the design. This is the one that Lori's wearing.
And the one that you're looking at. So it's got that cutout. They cut out along the scroll design. They cut out that shape. A lot of people really love that. And we call it a cutout scallop look, because it kind of reminds me of lace, when you have lace cut out along the design.
Now,
that's the way I think of it.
Right. Now, I want to point out, these are hand engraved. All that engraving around that you see, the flowers, that scroll work, they're hand engraved. And as this is turning, you can see the light. You don't have to get ku'uipo, but ku'uipo means sweetheart in Hawaiian. And a lot of people like to get ku'uipo, but a lot of people like their personal names.
Here's an example of the different widths. Many of you who have ordered bracelets in the past, you're familiar with this. And then we're showing you this close-up again of the different
styles.
Hawaiian scroll designs. So princess is very popular. You've got that Miley, and then you've got heritage. They're all very popular. It's just what you're looking for. This again is a straight edge. You've got the flowers on either side, and each one will be unique to the name that you're putting it on, and how he's gonna cut it out.
Now, can I point out this particular one has a long name, and we can put that on the bracelet. That's at no extra charge. So depending on how long your name is, as long as it can fit on the bracelet, we can do that. This is an example of raised gold next to the black enamel.
Yes.
And somebody has kind of two names, a middle, first and a middle. But you can see, I wanted to, in this particular shot, we handle
that.
all our jewelry
White
with a
glove
white glove
treatment.
treat. Exactly.
Yeah, I love that.
And I want to show you that beautiful, intricate hand carving around the whole perimeter of the bracelet. It's really stunning when you look at it. But a lot of times we have these static shots.
Right.
But I wanted to show you all around the bracelet is carved. And that's what's really unique and what's really beautiful. Now, people ask all the time, can I put a Honu? Or can I put something special?
Right.
But you can see this was what makes this special is the engraving on the inside of the bracelet.
Which is $15, 15 additional, just to put that special engraving, which I think has so much meaning, and people love that, and they really cherish that for forever, to be able to see that you have that engraving on the inside and to be able to read that from you.
Now, these are all created locally by a master engraver. We've been doing this for several years. A lot of people are concerned about the gold plating over the silver, but we haven't had any problem. Another thing is you never want to use silver cleaner on a gold plated bracelet,
Right.
because it's two different
Right.
it might have a chemical reaction. So all you have to do to keep these clean is to wipe it with a soft cloth, or maybe if it's very dirty, you can get a soft cloth and a soft brush and put it in warm water and maybe 1 or 2 drops of a mild liquid detergent, dish soap, and then you could clean it like that and then just wipe it clean.
But I think you'll find that you really don't.
Right.
It does not need a lot of care.
It
You
doesn't.
just want to, if you're not going to wear it, wipe it with a soft cloth. And then to protect it from the humidity of the islands, then you just want to put it in a plastic bag and seal it.
Yes.
That's all. It's very, very simple.
Well, a lot of the sunglasses come with these microfiber cloths.
Yes.
That works
That
too,
works.
which works really well. But we've had so many orders with so many unique and beautiful names, and some people put just, as I said,
This
some
is a long
amazing.
engraving, right?
She believed, and you could see on that particular engraving what somebody put in.
Right.
We have congratulations.
Right.
We have graduates receiving
Oh,
these.
this was interesting. So this customer wanted to put the first initials of the grandchildren. And so we did all capital letters, which they loved, and they actually gave it to their grandmother.
Yeah, and
which was
then
beautiful.
inside they engraved it.
And they put all the children's names
With the
because
little
there
heart.
there wouldn't have been enough room on the outside, but they are separated by hearts. That's really pretty. I love that.
Yeah, so don't be afraid to ask, because if we can do it, then we'll ask we'll have the engraver do it.
Right, and we want to make it special for you, and we can even put 2 names on it. So I thought that was really beautiful. And this is our raised gold.
Now I think this
design.
is a 20 millimeter, right?
Yes, that
It
was a very, very
substantial.
wide.
Yeah.
Right. And then this was 2 names. So you could do black enamel and put 2 names on the bracelet. And this is a cutout. Yeah, you can see the cutout design. Really pretty. It's so stunning. You know, that's why everybody seems to know what's going to have meaning and significance to them, whether it's an inside engraving or whether it's the name that they're putting on the outside.
Can I also point
Yes.
out? Yeah, let me point out, we have sterling silver too. So the base metal on this is 925 sterling silver. If you don't want it plated in gold, then keep it in silver.
Right.
Silver is stunning too.
Right. And so many people love the look of silver or only wear silver. So it's great to have that option, and you can see that it just looks so good.
Now, the decisions that you have to make when you're ordering one of these, actually it's quite easy.
Yeah.
You have to decide if you want raised gold
Right.
or black enamel,
Which scroll design?
which scroll, Princess, Miley, Heritage design. Then you have to decide if you want a straight edge or a cutout design, and you can see these are all cutout designs.
But we can walk you through it.
Mm-hmm.
It's
yes.
it's a very simple process, and people actually find it very fun to be creating this custom design.
Now, this particular person wanted honus.
And this is a straight edge with all honus. Now, this one, someone wanted all plumerias. And we can do that for you.
And this one, somebody wanted all myli.
Right.
So depending on what you've seen out there, and maybe you have a friend that has one and you want to copy that, this particular person wanted Maui sky on theirs. So they got that. They wanted a saying on theirs.
Right.
So they put this beautiful Hawaiian saying on theirs. So whatever's special for you or the person that you're giving it to, I would say turn that into the bracelet or create the bracelet. When you're looking, when I'm looking to design something, I start with the person,
right,
and then I work backwards.
Right.
So if you know the person's name, let's say, that's half the design. You could put that on the front. Or if you know the person has a favorite saying,
right,
or maybe there's a special date.
And it's interesting because some people will put the first name, some people will put their last name, some people want the initials or a nickname, or as Wayne was saying, sometimes it's just a meaningful phrase. It may be just something that has meaning to you and the person, and I think that's really beautiful too.
We have to actually keep reminding you that this is a great item.
Yes.
And it's super affordable. And it comes with the chain.
Right.
And it's great for a woman or a man.
Yes.
Or a younger person.
Yes.
But we have so many different options because this is customizable. It's our Hawaiian scroll 14 karat gold plated over sterling silver vertical bar pendant. Now, actually, a lot of people like a longer chain.
Yes.
But I want to point out, because this bar itself is about 1.5 inches
2 1 3/4
to 1 3/4 inches, it falls very long. So believe it or not, I'm wearing an 18-inch chain, and look where it falls. It falls in the perfect V.
Right in your
of
collar
my
line.
Exactly. And I only have one button undone. Oh, actually, maybe I have 2 buttons undone. Now, if I was to do it low, number one,
You probably go shorter.
and you couldn't handle it. So I would basically I'd just be too much if I had it down lower. But this 18-inch is a perfect length chain. And my neck is a bigger neck. So I want you to know, for all the guys, if you're wondering, this is what an 18-inch chain with the vertical bar pendant looks like. Now, on Lori, she's wearing an adjustable chain.
Right. And I want to point out too, what you're seeing on your screen is there's different styles you can pick from. So what you see is the raised gold, and then it's the cutout myli leaf edge. And then on the back of the pendant, you can have something nice engraved. And it makes it so special because the person you gift it to will always treasure and cherish that message from you. Now, it's also available in sterling silver. That's 0.925 sterling silver. You can see that this is also a myli cutout. And it's just beautiful because it gives you that option. There's those of you that love sterling silver, and then those of you that want to have that cutout design in the gold plated. But this one does have the flower, and then this one now has the honu.
We keep
So
switching
there's so
on.
many.
It's funny because we get a lot of callers that call in and they say, "I just saw this. Oh, wait, it's on the it's on the screen. It was on the screen.
Right.
Oh, but it
They
was this.
changed it.
They changed it." So we like to cycle through our photos, but if you see something you like, you could take a picture with your phone. We've
Right.
had people take a picture with their phone and text it to us. We have so many options when you're customizing this.
Right.
Not only can you customize it with your name, but the design style that you could customize it with, we can do it. Now, if you have a special request, it's not extra. You just need to tell us.
Right.
And we can reach out to our engraver that we have here in Hawaii, and we could ask them. But you could see here, it's almost a 2-inch with the bail. It's almost a 2-inch long piece.
I think the thing about custom pieces is the person that you gift it to knows that you went through and took the time to figure out what to put on the pendant. So for example, you've got the ku'uipo, which is sweetheart in Hawaiian, And you have the cutout with the raised gold lettering, or you have the traditional black lettering with a straight edge.
With the holidays coming up, I think that this is a great gift because, well, people are looking for something personal.
Right.
And they want something affordable, something that's kind of Hawaiiana, and then it comes with the chain. That's always a bonus.
That is a huge bonus, and it's not just any chain.
Yeah, we upgraded the chain.
Right. It's a gold-filled 18 karat, 18-inch rope chain.
Right.
So what I think is appealing about this piece is that, like you said, it's custom, so you can personalize it. You can put any name you want on the front. Some people even put initials or their last name or a nickname. And then just for $15, 15, you could do a very nice engraving on the back. So some people might do a message or a heart shape. But I think that this vertical design is very flattering.
Yeah, I think for men and women, it's flattering.
Right.
Even somebody younger, they'd really love it. But we've had so many people order them initially, and then like, oh, you know what? I thought of somebody else.
Right.
I'm going to order it for them. And then they keep ordering it with us every year. Now, this is the gold-plated. We also have it in the silver. The gold-plated is over 0.925 sterling silver.
Yes.
So just so you know, it is that precious metal underneath the gold plating. But you can also get it in the sterling silver just without any plating.
And it's electronically plated, so it's going to stay.
Right.
And I think that's the question we get a lot. So here's a really nice way of making it personalized. And so you have the heart shape, and then you can write your message. And there's so many messages. Some are too personal to put on, or some have very special meanings. But let me just point out to you that this is where, you know, you have your choice of how you want the lettering. So this is raised gold. And then it's got that Miley leaves along the edge and a flower on top. And all of those are optional. This one has a scroll on top and a scroll on bottom. Of course, you could just do scroll on top.
Right.
Or just do scroll on bottom.
Or a flower just on top. But there's so many different combinations and choices that you could make that, you know, if you don't see anything on the site, give us a call or text us or message us, I should say, and ask, because it doesn't hurt to ask.
And you can even write in the notes, oh, I'd like to have scroll on the bottom, flower on top, if you know, are trying to figure out what you want. And I think that it just shows the person that you're gifting it to that you really had to think about it. You had to plan this in advance.
It's very easy to order. You could give us a call at 888-965-7467.
Or 808-892-3337.
Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on Spectrum Channel 1016. And there's so many different little accents that this features. It's just a really beautiful piece. We've never featured this before.
I mean, it's actually quite delicate looking in a nice way.
In a nice way.
Yeah.
But you can wear it and you won't feel like it's going to break or anything. Not that kind of delicate.
And not overwhelming in terms of bling,
right.
but yet just enough. You know, it's like
the
porridge, you know, it's like not too much, not too little.
Right. So this is our Moani Miley Leaf cubic zirconia necklace with the chain. It's integrated into the pendant. And there's these little accents. It's about 1 inch. And you can see that little, it's like a leaf that had fallen from the original spray of leaves.
That's
and it's
so
just
cute.
kind of waiting to be welcomed back. But
Into the group.
Into the group. That's
It's such a nice added touch. That's really beautiful and just so cute. I can just think of so many people who would love this. And I can already hear the phones ringing off the hook because there's so many special occasions coming up now. And this is going to be
and
something.
And the holidays, too.
I know.
Can I point out this is 0.925 sterling silver. You have all these, as I said earlier, little accents of cubic zirconia that are throughout this piece. You know, the Miley leaf is a sign of royalty. So if you have some high mucka around the house that wants to be treated like a queen, I think this would be beautiful to gift them.
So we've got this beautiful complementary matching Moani Miley leaf, cubic zirconia, double ring.
So this is like getting 2 rings in one.
It is. We like doing 2 first.
And we wanted to make sure that you could get more than just 1 ring. People love this. As I was saying, it's like a double ring.
Right.
So you can give it, and people will think you're going to give them 2 rings, but when they pull it out, it's 1.
Well, looking at it right there, I would wear 2 together.
Yeah, you could stack it.
Yeah, and you know, two-tone is very in, so you can wear gold with silver.
Now, this is 0.925 sterling silver, the base, and you could get the gold plated over the sterling silver. As you said, you could wear the gold with the silver. You could stack a silver, gold, silver. It doesn't matter. A lot of people wear them on different fingers, thumbs. You could wear it on your toe. That's the nice thing about having an adjustable ring.
Right.
You could pretty much wear it anywhere. And the price, we can't say enough about how affordable this is.
Our Manini Plumeria cubic zirconia cross, oh my gosh, you're gonna love it. It is so cute.
As soon as you picked it up, you said, this is so cute.
This is perfect, and it's not just for keiki when we say manini.
Well, that petite
a lot of people,
style,
yes.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
going
I have
around.
several customers as well as friends that love wearing.
You don't have several friends.
Just a.
You have one friend, and you're sitting right next to your one friend. So,
My lifetime partner.
yeah, she doesn't have several friends. It's just me. Don't let her fool you. But she did say this is very cute. We actually have a larger version of this, but I think people are gonna love this because that dainty petite kind of jewelry
it's
theme
so in.
is in, and they're gonna love to stack. You could stack this, or you could layer it with another necklace.
Well, that's the thing and again, you're seeing a lot of celebrities and people just out in general wearing several necklaces, and so it's nice having this little Manini petite Plumeria cross, and then it's accented with that cubic zirconia, and you can get it in gold or silver.
Well, we hope you were able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy, so log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.